Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name. You wanna go where people know people are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
That shop was opened in June of 1988. There, I ran into a couple of people that I know that worked at Ford's, and I told them I got a shop, and come by and give me a plate. And they told a few other people. So that's mostly how I got going. Then by knowing a few people in the city, word spread that Joe got a hat shop, excuse me, go by there and give them a plate. Like a young person, starting off. Then that word spread, then I started, a lot of fellas that I went to school with started coming by. Fellas that I was skating with, like Raymond Baker, they started coming by, and they were spreading the word to a whole lot of their friends to come by the hat shop. Then like fellas I was raised up with, like Rudy Robinson, he started spreading the word. So that all at once it was a big place that you could meet up or find out who was doing what or where they at, if they living or whatever. So that mostly how it started. So quite a few friends, excuse me, friends of mine found out about it. So they started coming by. But during that time, most of the fellas that come by the hat shop were working. They wasn't retired like they is now. So I think I've been here like 18 years now. But at the time I started out, majority of the fellas were working. So they were mostly my age, so they'll come on by a hand or two, sit around, have a conversation about what's been going on, who do you see. So that was really it got going. There's so many fellas coming out raised up. Well, I hadn't seen them quite. They working at Ford, Chrysler, General Motors. They come in, you call me brother. Bro, God, you good? I ain't seen you in a long time. So we started rapping, and I tell you, so-and-so came by, like George Davis, They said, "Damn, what George do?" I said, "He working there for us." I said, "Oh, I just see him there," So it started from there. Then the fellas, we started having like birthday parties, So myself, like in December, I had a birthday party and a Christmas party all at the same time. Just show appreciation. Like I said, Dan Ringo, Rudy Roberts' birthday, Harry Cass, myself was in December. So we started having parties here at the hat shop. Sitting around, talking stuff, people coming in from miles around, and start meeting people. Then it got too big after that. We might did that about 3 or 4 years, but it got too big. Just to have a birthday party. So we started renting little halls or going to people's basements or wherever. Then during the summer, we started having affairs in the back. Out in the back, have barbecues and things like that nature. So a whole lot of fellas I just really started meeting in the last 10 years. So, like Charlie North, they went Northwestern. There's quite a few guys from Miller I didn't know till like 10 years ago, like Skeeter Fudge, that nature. Then so we got tight, and there was a nice place to come to meet people, don't have no problems, sitting around in the back, have a little taste, talk politicians or whatever, And that's how it really got started. Then a few women started coming by, women off the east side and the north end, come by and sit around and talk. Those were good days, it was a happy journey. Well, after we got too big here at the hat shop, people was coming with a Christmas party, birthday party. It was like we did in the back during the summertime. It was nice in the back. We had a room because we got the alley, the backyard, everything. Then we said we were having that boys' school, little picnics and things like that. The boys' school had all that dirt out there then. So I said, up on the attention, I said, let's go to Peck Pool. Everybody knew about Peck. Everybody come down and go to swimming from all over. And so we started having our little fish fries and picnics at Peck Pool. It was a knockout. Because people had forgotten about Peck Pool. It was things that, oh, Peck Pool, the pool building was there during that time we started. So that brought back plenty of memories for everybody. Then we said, the Christmas party, then we said, we started renting a little hall and started having that. So that most of where it started. People from out of town, Bill Park in Atlanta, he'll come here every year, or he'll call, want to know what's going on. Or any person coming out from out of town says, go by the hash shop. Everybody would tell you would find out what's going on, or who it is, or who the pad, or where they're living, and whatever. So that's mostly where the stage at now. That the Christmas party we just had a couple of weeks ago, a week or so ago, I would say. Oh, that was a big turnout. So letting know people is knowing more about us, and so we got to move over to bigger places. So that's about why it is. So everybody we were coming up, I come up on Hancock between San Juan and Bowman, from Borch School and from Brewster Center. You ran into them at the arcade in Madison, Greystone. So you really didn't run into them at that particular time, but since I've been here, they've been coming to the store through other people's, bringing them here, and we said we would talk about it. So that's about how we stand at it. As I was saying, we moved from Borch over to Peck, which at Peck we have a fish fry, I believe it's in June. Then we have our annual picnic in September. Then now we have our annual Christmas and birthday and Christmas party in December. So that's about where we stand now. And it's getting much bigger, and everywhere you go, people recognize, the fellows of the hat shop, and it gives our profit, which we can give them their profit. Which Tuesday, we was at Burke's, that a friend of ours we came up with, got the club, the Hastings Street Social. They had a new Tuesday night affair, which was a nice turnout. And so, I ran into quite a few people that we had our affair that, we embraced each other, and I didn't know they was in the club, and I was telling them they got a nice thing going. So that's about where it's at right now.
Gerald had a video shop on West McNichols near Livernois, and when the video shop business went down, he got into the hats business. And he moved here 15 years ago. And by word of mouth, we passed the word that Gerald's in the hat business, and the fellas start coming in. And so far so good. For 15 years, guys that we went to school with, played sports with, they come back. And it's grown and grown and grown, and we've got quite a few people here now. And on any given day, it might be filled up with men. Most of us are retired now. I dare say 95% of us are retired. But the guys come because there's somewhere to go and somewhere to come and get your hats and your caps and camaraderie. Talk sports. We got pictures, all kinds of pictures on the wall of past sporting events, amateur athletes, and we had generally a good time. And so far so good. Well, we have so many guys that come in here that naturally, everybody's not going to agree on any particular subject, and we disagree, and it gets loud sometimes, and but it's harmless. No fights or nothing like that. Hell, we're too old for that. But we have a good time. We generally have a good time just about every day. That's why I'm here almost every day. Because if it wasn't like that, I wouldn't be here every day. Most of us pay $2 what we call dues. Basically, it's for if somebody in your family passed. It's for flowers. That's how it originated. But since we've got so many guys, and we've been lucky enough to have not too many deaths, the pot has grown. So we decided at the end of the year we'll have a Christmas party. And now, for the past 10 years, we've been having an annual Christmas party. So, yeah, we used to have a Christmas party right here in the hat shop. But it got so big, it was wall-to-wall people. At the end of January, you know, it's too cold for people to be outside. So we were forced to get a hall. We had to rent a hall. So that's what we've been doing. But, you know, and we have a nominal fee for those that want to participate because we have to pay for the hall. You know, and now we have the party over on Finkel at McKibben's Hall, and it's every Christmas time. And so far, you know, it's been successful. Fellas bring their wives, girlfriends, friends, you know, and basically, for the most part, the people, older seniors, for the most part, but they don't have to be seniors. You can bring your children, you know. But the music is geared basically towards, you know, seniors, so that they can dance. They're not going to dance off the same music the young people might dance off of, but it's a good time to be had by all.
Left foot back, don't try to burn, you don't try to burn. To the left, take it back now. Down the ground. Hop it out now. Right foot, left foot,
Oh, he's in a dance song.
take it back.
Come on, let's sit down and dance.
Right foot back. Left foot back. Cha-cha,
See, the beautiful part about it is, for the most part, strangers do not come here. They come because somebody they know told them about it. And they will, you know, stand up for them if they come here, whether they're here at the time they come here or not. If they just come and say, Al Brooks told me I could stop by here and run into some guys I know, that's good enough for us. You know, just say Donald Sloss told you to come back. Okay, good. Come on back, man, and sit down, and we have refreshments. You're welcome, or, you know, partake and enjoy yourself. And that's how it goes. You know, when you leave out of here, if you enjoyed yourself, you might tell somebody else. And next thing you know, we've got some more people in here that we don't really know, but we know through Donald Sloss. We met Al Brooks. We met somebody else through, you know, through that person, and it just grown. And like I say, we got over a couple hundred guys that come in and out of here now.
How did I come about
858.
coming to the hat shop? Well, basically, most of the people in the hat shop grew up together. We were small kids in the same neighborhood. It was only like 3 different grade schools that we could go to, either Lincoln, Trowbridge, or Garfield. Then we had a common thing, we went roller skating together. And that's how I happened to know most of the people in the hat shop from growing up together. Then we all went our separate ways for about maybe 20 years. And we happened to get together somewhere, I can't think of where, and somebody mentioned that Gerald had a hat shop over here on McNichols. So we started coming by, and as we'd come by, more and more people would come by, and pretty soon it was almost like an everyday thing because this was our way of keeping in touch with people. That was our way of getting in touch with people by coming by the hat shop here. It's like a central location. It's centrally located for everyone. If we lived on the east side, west side, downriver, north end, we can all get together, and we have different things in common. Like we like to go to dances, do different things, and we just enjoy being around each other because it's hard to find friends that's been together for over 50 years. Although most of us went to different high schools, like I went to Northwestern, Gerald went to Northeastern, some others went to Miller, Eastern, Northern, Pershing, River Rouge. We all might have went in different sections of the town where we went to school, but we all got this one common denominator, which is the hat shop.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend.
Our common denominator is we come in, we keep up with each other, we have a drink or two every now and then, and everybody just loves being with one another because it's not often you find friends for 50 years or longer. That's why we just have a good time here. It's a good place to meet and just decide what all we're gonna do during the week, during the month, or just during the day, or just sit around and bullshit with each other, which is the biggest thing that